what's going on, you guys? Hold up. My bad. Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm back to playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Finally got that name right for the first time. Alright, last time we had left off, we had... Oops. Alright, last time we had left off, we had, finished Sam's story. I think it was Sam's story. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I did Walter, Barbara, and Sam. Or was it Barbara, Walter, and Sam? I think I said that already, but either or. Either or. Yeah, those three stories was kind of crazy. So,
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
let's check out Gregory first, since he was the first one we saw. Oops, didn't mean to put it back.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. What the?
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Bruh.
Hello?
Well,
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
bring your signal. What the heck is going on? I'm kind of creeped out now. Oh, hold on. Wait, I didn't mean to. That's dope.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Kobe, that is dope.
It sure made him happy.
Jesus. Goddamn hell out here. I think I'm supposed to like, judge about having these stories like messed up timelines. I'm taking wild guesses right now. I'm saying I'm supposed to drown this kid.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want to read this.
Kobe.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
I guess I was right.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
I am hecka confused right now. What the fart is going on? I am like legit is confused right now. Me is confusion, my guy.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too.
Okay.
Okay. Love, Sam.
Oh wait, well I didn't even see when he died. Oh wow, he was only one. That's that. Wow. Wow, that's so dumb. Wow, this kid died when he was only 1 year old. Like, dang. Okay, now I see why she sealed now I see why she sealed up this room. Alright, who's next on the hit list? Gus. Another kid in the series that died.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Go with me later. Oh, that's sweet!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
This story kind of weird to me. Shoot. Alright, go this way. Yay! Get off my house!
Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Jesus!
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay. Whoa, 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 wow, wow!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Stupid. Go inside the house or something.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
That was
She
a
never
dude.
told me about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
No. Then be glad you was a girl named Edith. And why can't we learn about Dawn? I mean, Bed's gone. Hold up. Yeah. Why can't we learn more doing? That's not fun. 2016. 3 years. I'm dumb. Yeah, 3 years back. I'm stupid. Sweep trash. Mop. Mow yard. Be a baby. Gregory, be a baby. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, fish hospital up here.
My mom
As it
moved
itches out.
after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah, to be honest. Girl, I think this is a bad idea. You about to fall. Oh, I thought you were about to fall. Who the hell is this? Oh, Dawn. She was mainly up here, I bet, rather than out there. Okay, it makes sense.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
And everything I could learn from Mama?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And
That's
for a
a
while,
zero.
things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
And then again, I have to check out real quick. That's on me skipping over some stuff. Happy these stories up till now. Everybody just died. Literally, like, everybody died a horrible way. Good music picking up again. Okay, we know that's a lie. But Edith Finch, we all know that's a lie because she couldn't have made this story up. She couldn't have made this story herself. Like literally, that's where it all started, and she just now. See, Edith Finch, my butt. Tried to freaking put an Easter egg in there. I caught it already.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Yes, he jumped off this piece, did he?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
It's just me. This is when it's starting to pick up. Well, that's tragic. And it's still nighttime. What if we went all the way? What if I went all the way back? And this is automatically just came daytime. I would have been dying. Oh. Gee, sometimes in games like this, you gotta actually control things. Sometimes they just gotta give you a warning when you gotta control it. I'll be forgetting where it's gonna start and where it's gonna stop. Oh wait, move now. So I wish I could give a boy a castle. That's the funny thing. Ha! Gay! Think I can check out. No, but I can go back down.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, one of those type of things. That's cool. It just would blink right there. Like, I would look like, what the?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wait, hold up. We're still missing Edie, Dawn, Louis, Sanjay. I got everybody else. Oh yeah, and Kay.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
So I see this one more time. Okay, never mind.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Let me guess. Peep at every. I'll check it out later. I'll check it out a little later. You know I did to say a little peek at it. Wait. What the... Don't tell me she's gonna die. Wait, hold on. Oh my goodness, I would have I got fear of heights. See it. Just, I'm glad my room wasn't all the way at the top. A little bit scared.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
It's an old house. How could an old house smell familiar?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
So this is working exactly like.
His mind began to... wander.
What on earth?
I asked him to describe it.
I can multitask.
He said he started small,
Kind of.
imagining a labyrinth.
I didn't tell you where I gotta go, but like, he described it. Can I open now? Hey, playing the game while multitask. Playing the game while freaking cutting his heads
Feel
off.
his way about.
Dead end.
Then something moved.
Huh?
Bats. and toads.
I think it's turds.
And things that have not names.
Oh, where did you say that? Ma'am, where's it? Oh.
He knew it was all in his head. He took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Dark red. Wait. Here. Oh. I'm not really paying attention to the face. I'm not just paying attention more to the game.
But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Oh. Now he's paying attention to the fish.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, this is what I'm focused.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It
Is
seemed
it where
very
he cut off his own
promising.
head, or
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oops, wrong button.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Jesus.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I am going to lose my mind. Hurry up.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Hold up, where's my dog at? Hold up, where's my dog? Where's my puppy? Hey, Fatso's, where's my puppy? Come on, puppy. I'll leave them behind. I ain't leaving you behind.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
You know that? Yeah, this is my bit. Damn, like good hell.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Okay, but where's my dog at? I keep burying my dog, dang it. Oh, y'all fat pieces of crap just buried my dog. Where's my dog? I don't want these fat pricks in my freaking face.
He held an election for mayor.
Where? Are you barking, puppy? Where you at? Move! Move, you fat freaks, move! I want my dog! Ugh. Guys, I can't find my dog. Oh, he right there. I'm keeping my eye on him. Ah, hold up. Trying to keep an eye on this dog. I want my puppy. Come up the stairs with me, puppy. No! He can't come up the stairs with me. We had an lecture from there.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Actually, you know what? Let's go dangerous.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver
I
harp.
love harp. I love harps. Ah, I can't work and play at the same time.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What is greater than a king?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
What is it, a god? What's better than a king?
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I like going left. I love going left. Even though right is my main.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What the? God, gotta go back. I'm scared. Ah! They left me in a row. It's like, oh, alright. So, where are we supposed to go? Oh, we go. Where's that boat? I'm gonna jump the show.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Supposed to go up here.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I'm just not realizing that these guys don't have bases.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me. His queen waited, holding his crown.
I thought like one more time. She ain't in it. I'm just
There was
putting
only
you
one thing left to do.
Oh yeah, I can barely hear the dialogue because of the music. Something glitch is still out.
Bend down his head.
What the?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
As soon as I close this book, it's gonna show right. As soon as I close this book and I pause it again, it's gonna show them right. Oh, put the book away again. Alright, now pause it. Yep.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Jesus! How many times did you beat him? I mean, I can take L's, but God, a lot? Like, shush! I couldn't even take that many L's if I wanted to. I got him in at least one.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Please don't say you got the bag when you're pregnant. I can tell. Why? So you can go through the exact same fate.
But I understand why we left.
Yeah, now you do.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. that's left now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom set up the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
I guess this is she was little.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Oh, there's no sign back now.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
He just spit ahead.
I got turned around.
He didn't. Just go around the rock and just keep heading straight.
For a while, I wandered.
Again.
I started seeing things.
Dodge the rock and head straight. That's all you gotta do.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Wait, whose story is this?
Things I
Oh,
can't
Edie.
explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No! And this is where the credits kick in, right? Wow. Huh. So I guess that was the very end of the video. Oh, that's dope. Oops. Crap. Well, I don't even know what's gonna go on here. But just to let y'all know, I'm not gonna be playing this off camera though. So, well, I'm not gonna be playing off camera. I'm not gonna play them all the time. I'm still about to do it for you. Wait, where's the?
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh wow, okay. So it kind of just starts as over. And everything is just low poly at first. Was it? Wait, is it still low poly? Well, this was funny enough to leave it on. So I guess that was the whole game of What Remains of Edith Finch. Spent all the way out from Molly, turned into a freaking cat and crap like that, to a dude swinging around and round and round. He goes to a freaking swing, up to the point where she had a child. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole gameplay. Leave a like down below if you like the whole story so far. I mean, if you like the whole story. That's it, not so far. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm about to start doing these new gameplay online. I think Attack on Titans 2, I guess. And I'll see you guys in another video. This is Titanic signing out. Peace. Okay, guys, I just realized that at the end of this story, there is like some type of thing connected with the character in the beginning of the story and the little boy that we saw at the end. I just now realized that we was playing as her story at the end of this movie. I mean, at the end of, I almost said movie. At the end of this gameplay. So, at the beginning of the gameplay, I thought we was playing as Edith at first. But turns out we was actually playing as the little boy, but playing as Edith's story. Like, as soon as that loading screen hits and, you know, stuff like that happens, like, just watch as soon as I pin down the camera. As soon as I pin down the camera, just look. You're gonna see the little boy, you're gonna see the exact same flowers you're gonna see at the end of the movie. As soon as you see it, as soon as I pin down, watch. As soon as I pin down, see the exact same flowers. And Edith Finch, that's her book. So, I just want to tell y'all guys that if you guys enjoy, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And this is Titanic signing out. Peace.